What character is this?
This is Teddy from Persona.
From Persona? Sweet. I'd ask you what the hardest part about the costume is, but I guess the whole costume. Oh, the inside?
The body.
Oh yeah. Well, good job, man. That's pretty rad. So Final Fantasy 13, right?
Yeah.
You guys are both Lightning?
No, I'm Sarah.
Oh, you're Sarah. Oh, that's right. The Lightning's sister, right? So the character is.
Mario.
And what was the most difficult thing about the whole costume?
Finding overalls.
Overalls, really? Isn't that the? My guess would have been like getting the mustache to stick to your face, or is that real? Yeah. Really, just like tape?
Yeah.
Cool. Ambitious costume, I'd say.
Thank you. They gave me the idea because I'm short and Mexican.
Really? That's awesome. And the character's name is?
Number 21.
And what was the hardest thing about the whole costume?
The hardest thing? Well, probably either the wings or the mask.
Yeah. So what was the hardest part of the costume, can I ask?
Paying for it?
So can I ask, what are your characters?
We're not really any characters specifically. We're just, there aren't enough female Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I see.
I took it upon myself to design these costumes. So we're like, yeah, female Saiyans.
So what was the most difficult part of the whole costume making?
The bodice.
Cool, and matching boots and everything.
Yes.
Zuko here.
I'm a big fan. Can you show us the swords, or are they real? Did you make those yourself?
Yes.
Nice job. So did you make this yourself?
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah. Well, so I guess I was gonna ask what the hardest part was, but it's probably pretty obvious.
I believe, was keeping the hat on
Yeah.
and keep it from cracking.
But you got a whole like brace and stuff up in there. That's
Yes,
crazy.
there's a helmet and it's got screws in it.
Actually, this is my costume. It's an original character.
So it's a character that you came up with?
Yeah.
Does the character have a name?
Mario Sullivan. Most people actually call her Pumpkin.
So what was the most difficult part of this whole thing?
So I guess it was just making everything fit.
Yeah?
The wig was the biggest part.
That's what I was gonna ask, if it was a wig or not, because it looks really good as
Yeah,
a
the wig
piece.
is my biggest success. I found it at another con.
What I gotta ask about the teeth.
Yeah.
Are those just what prosthetics that you attach on it?
They're just like
Oh wow, I see. Those are pretty convincing.
I have 8 tattoos. I've got one on this side. I have a 20 over here. I've got dragon scales back here.
Oh wow, that's big.
Yeah, it actually looks like all the way up.
Oh sheesh. So aside from going out in public like this, what was the hardest thing about the costume?
The boots, actually.
So kudos for not shaving the legs.
That was also a big part of my plan. I wanted to be very clearly a male.
Well, you succeeded in that, so not a whole lot of question about femininity or not.
I am Usopp from One Piece.
And what was the most difficult part of the costume?
Definitely keeping the nose on. I have to keep putting layers of spirit gum on it every couple of, about every hour.
So is this a character from something?
Yeah, it's an alternate costume from Melancholy Forest band.
So is this like your first con with this costume, or?
For this costume, yeah.
Oh, cool.
But I've been a cat like almost every single time.
So what's this character?
This lady from Devil May Cry 3.
And what was the hardest part of the whole thing? The gun? From Final Fantasy X-2, correct?
Sure.
And
Yuffie.
Yuffie. So what were the hardest parts of the costume?
Well, these keep sliding down, but that's cool. And this is kind of a pain to make all the little squares.
Yeah, it's kind of an elaborate costume, seems like.
They're just lovely.
And you?
This jacket was pretty hard. So many zippers.
Oh, you actually made the jacket?
I made everything.
Oh wow. What's the character?
The character is my own OC.
I really dig the hat. Can I get a little bit of 360 on the hat? It has kind of the Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's it. You guessed it.
Is that exactly what it's from?
The hat wasn't finished.
I see.
So I had to buy one.
So what character are you?
Debbie!
And
Debbie's the fight!
this character is?
Dante from Dante's Inferno.
And what was the hardest part of the costume?
The hardest part would probably be this.
Yeah?
Made out of a broom, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what's the name of the character?
Reno, R-E-N-O.
And what was the most difficult thing about the costume?
I'm gonna have to say, actually, the ponytail, because it took me forever to try and put it in, but I actually wound up getting my friends to put it in for me.
Yuffie Kisaragi.
And did you make this yourself?
I ordered it from online, but when they sent it in, there was a lot of inaccuracies. So
Yeah.
I moved this, basically switched it so it went on a different side, and I remade the pants and I remade the leg part.
So can I ask what the hardest part of the costume was? If it's not obvious, right? Well,
This was.
yeah. I'm gonna get some detail in there. Good job. One of my favorite games too. So what's the name of the character?
Final Fantasy 13.
Did you make the costume yourself?
Yes, everything is made except these.
Oh yeah.
Everything
Oh wow.
I made myself.
Well, good job. Good job. What's the anime that this is from?
It's from Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah, John.
I'm an idiot.
Pokemon.
I don't know Pokemon very well.
I will tell you, I want my bike back. I still want that bike.
The most difficult part about your costume?
The hair.
So what is this? This is like Riku meets Ash?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a new twist here.
Oh wow, cool. Yeah. Pikachu, right? What was the hardest part about the costume to make?
Probably the corset top.
So I hear there's some debate as to whether Pikachu is a male or a female in the show.
I think it's both.
Characters Pikachu.
And what was the most difficult part of the costume?
The most difficult part was actually the hat.
So I hear that there's like a bit, maybe in Ash, maybe you want to weigh in on this too. I hear there's like a debate about the gender of the character Pikachu.
Actually, I can solve that.
Really?
Yes, it depends on the tail. Because I am so much of a nerd, I know this. If it's shaped like this, kind of like a pointed diamond, then that means that it's a male. But if it's sort of shaped like a heart on the end, then it's a female.
So Ash's Pikachu is a male? Oh, okay. Awesome.
I don't know if he has tendencies or anything, but...
So a pair of Pikachus, right?
I'm a Pichu, she's a Pikachu. Like,
So-
evolved form.
Oh, so there's a difference between the two of you. So I found out that there's a debate about the gender of Pikachu, if Pikachu's a guy or a girl.
Actually,